I'm Kate.
I'm Beverly.
And I'm Sonia.
And today we are dishing with you from Oyamel at 401 7th Street Northwest.
And we're dishing with someone who's gotten quite a bit of dish lately, Reed Sandridge. You're a kindness investor. That could mean a lot of things, but it means you're giving away a lot of money that you don't have to people that may or may not need it. What is the idea behind the Year of Giving?
Well, the Year of Giving is simple. It's I made a commitment for 1 year to give away $10 every day to someone that I don't know. And there's no strings attached. I do ask them what they're going to do with it, although they don't need to tell me. And then I spend a little time with them. I learn about them and write about them. I have a blog where I go post each session and a photo or a video of them.
So the story behind why you decided to start this is kind of a depressing one. I'm sorry, but in this economy, we're all worried about job security, but you brought this out of something that wasn't so great. So tell us that story.
So I was working at a nonprofit, and times are tough, and donations are maybe not as plentiful as they used to be. So we had to make some changes, and I was part of the management team there, and I was let go, which was it was the right decision to make. But I looked forward to there'll be something good out of that. But I had some time on my hands, so I thought I could start this project, really inspire others, and also get to know my community.
And why $10? Did you just pull that number out of the air, or is there some significance to it?
Well, the story behind this, actually, it's funny because I was trying to think of something I could do every day that I could somehow quantify or that I could do the same thing. And I came to something money, even though I think, as we can talk about later, it's not about the $10.
Right.
But I did my finances for a year, and I figured if I don't get a job within 12 months, I still have enough savings to live off of, and I had about $1,800 left over. So I was going to give $5 a day away. And I was sitting there, like my brother and stuff, and I was like, come on, I should do 10. 10 sounds cooler for some reason. So
it's doubly better.
yeah, and the chance is I will get a job within that year, and at that point, it makes it easy to give the 10.
Well, I also think that at $10, it's a little bit more of a commitment from you. Like, you are not bringing in any money, but still you're giving $10 away to other people. And that's the whole kindness investment. It's maybe not even something that you have to give away, or not. He sounds like he's done his saving over the years. But what are the reactions that you're getting from people when you give them these $10?
From the individuals themselves?
Right.
Well, it varied, but one of my favorite was a woman. I was on U Street, and I said, hey, do you have a second? And she goes, I don't have any money. And I said, well, that's perfect, because I'm going to give you $10. So, most people are very suspicious.
Do they think they're on a game show or something? Where's the hidden camera?
Not really. I got these cards made up, so now it's a little bit more official when I give someone this card, which is kind of, I don't know what that says about our society, but if you give someone a business card, they automatically,
It's
okay.
okay.
Yeah. So I give them those cards, and then they kind of listen, but I'm still rejected several times a week.
People don't take it?
All the time.
Really?
All the time.
No.
Yesterday, 2 people said no to me.
So, how long have you been doing this?
Since December 15th. Today is day 119.
Okay.
1,190.
And how do you decide who to give the $10 to each day?
That's one of the most common questions. There's
I
no
bet.
scientific formula. It's wherever I am that day. So I go about my business, and I try to find something in a person that looks interesting, or maybe I think it's someone who's deserving or needy. But usually it's more just somebody who I think is approachable. I also have my selfish reasons of, if someone is sitting down, they're easier to probably get if they're not moving. So
right.
at the very beginning I was striking out all the time, but I think there's been a learning curve. I've gotten a little better at it.
I bet there are people who have been inspired by you. Have you gotten feedback from people who said, oh, he's doing this, I can do fill in the blank?
Wow. This is the most amazing part of it, is I've probably got over 1,000 emails and messages of people who've been inspired. There's someone in Brazil that's starting a year of giving with $10 a day, the equivalent in reais in Brazil. Someone in Saudi Arabia. I get tons of emails of unemployed people that said, I've been unemployed for 8 months. Reading your story, I'm kind of getting out of my depression. I started going to the gym this week, and I give now every week. I help somebody out.
Because while you're giving a monetary gift to somebody, it sounds like those people are giving you something. Tell us what that gift is to you.
That's really amazing. And I have to admit, I had a paper route at age 12. And since age 12, I've worked in some capacity all my life. So when I got laid off, I think I handled the first month pretty well. The second month, I was starting to get a little bit. Yeah. And so this is really giving me something every day to look forward to. And I'm 6 months and 12 days into my unemployment, and I think I would be in a very different place if I wasn't. So it's motivated me, and it's given me encouragement every day to hang in there.
With the publicity that you're getting from the Year of Giving, because a lot of people are picking up this story and they really like it. It's a great feel-good story. I mean, I was inspired by it, obviously. Are people approaching you about your ideas as a creative person and maybe coming to you for job prospects because that you started this, or
a few people? Several people have reached out. So many people reached out and said, "How can I help?"
Yes.
And one thing is, I don't take anyone else's money for my Year of Giving. So the $3,603, I've made that commitment. I can't take anyone else's money for that. Some people have PayPal'd me money that I don't know what to do with yet, but it will be given to someone else. It'll be used for that. But a couple job prospects that came out of it, a couple nonprofits that were interested. Nothing has materialized so far, but
we have our hopes up.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sounds good. What do you think is going to
Have you given
happen?
the money today?
I did.
You did. Who did you give it to today?
I gave it to a woman named Janet, and she was doing a sketch of the Capitol Rotunda. It was so beautiful. I walked down there, and just thought that was interesting, And she turned out to be a really interesting woman. She's lived all over the world, and she's worked for relief programs. She's a very giving person herself. So,
and you blog on all of these stories, so we can find out about all of the people or most of the people you've given money to, and what happened on the Year of Giving website. Yes.
You can find out what's happened to every person on all 119. I have blogged on there.
Okay.
I've written what they've done with the money. I track that. You can see it quantified, and I also keep in touch with them. So just this morning, I was emailing one person. I saw Kenneth, who works for Street Sense. He was complaining about the security conference here has really diminished the foot traffic where he's at.
Right.
So he's not able to sell his paper, and he really relies on that for his well-being.
Sure. Well, any future plans for the Year of Giving after those 365 days are over?
I don't know about after. Something will happen. I don't know, but still during this year, one thing I'd really love to do is make a trip around the United States and do this in every state. I don't have the funds to do that, so I haven't figured that creative part out. But there's a suspicion. There's a tension sometimes in that of how can you do this so boldly in front of us, and we are really, really strapped for money here.
Well, I think that after they've looked at the website yearofgiving.org, then they might have a different idea.
I hope so.
Reed, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
for what you're doing.
And that's
very
true.
much.
Thank you for what you're doing.
I appreciate it.
And as always, thank you so much for being with us. You can tell us how you felt about this episode on our Facebook page and also on Twitter @TheDistrictDish. See you next time.